Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're tuning in today because, honestly, we're about to unlock what I like to call the ultimate language cheat code. If you've ever looked at the sheer volume of words in English and felt totally overwhelmed, trust me, you are not alone. But we're going to change that today. We are mastering the absolute building blocks of language, prefixes and suffixes.
Think about this quote for a second. Unlock the ability to understand thousands of words by learning just a few building blocks. I really want you to take that in. You absolutely do not need to memorize the entire dictionary to have this commanding, incredible vocabulary. By just mastering a handful of very specific beginnings and endings, you are literally giving yourself a massive vocabulary upgrade today.
So here's our blueprint for today. First, the building blocks. 2, prefixes, flipping meaning. 3, suffixes, shaping the state. 4, transforming words. And 5, hacking academic English. Let's jump in.
Section 1, the building blocks. Okay, so think of English words almost like Lego constructs. You've got this base piece, right? And you can just snap little attachments onto the front or the back to build something entirely new. The crucial thing here is knowing our two main tools. A prefix is a group of letters we snap onto the start of a word, and its whole job is to change the meaning. Then we have the suffix. That's added to the end. A suffix changes the word's grammar, its meaning, or honestly, sometimes both. So prefix at the front, suffix at the back. Let's look at the word happy. If we snap the prefix un onto the front, we get unhappy. We just totally flipped the meaning to not happy. But if we take that exact same base word and attach the suffix ness to the very end, we get happiness. It transforms from a describing word into a noun. It's a thing now. It's the exact same root word, but completely different results just from snapping on those little blocks.
Section 2, prefixes, flipping the meaning.
This is where we create instant opposites. And there's a really cool phonetic pattern here. We have 4 prefixes that all mean not. Im, il, and in. So how on earth do you know which one to pick? Well, it's actually all about the sound, not the spelling. If a root word starts with an M or a P, we use im. So possible becomes impossible. Perfect becomes imperfect. If it starts with an L, like legal, we use ill, making it illegal. Words starting with R take ire, so regular becomes irregular. And for most other letters, we just use in, like incomplete or independent. You just follow the sound.
Let's rapid fire through some other super useful ones. Un means not, unusual. Dis means opposite, disagree. Miss means wrongly, like if you understand something wrongly, you misunderstand it. Step shows a marriage relationship, like stepmother. And multi means many, multinational, multimillionaire. See how fast this works?
Section 3, suffixes, shaping the state.
Moving to the back of the word, these suffixes alter a word's quality. Less means without, homeless. Full means full of, beautiful. Ness expresses a state of being, turning it into a noun, like the state of being kind is kindness. And ship, which is this great old Germanic suffix, means a state or skill. The skill of leading is leadership. Section 4, transforming verbs and adjectives. This is where the real magic happens, changing a word's actual job in a sentence. We can turn verbs into nouns so easily. Tion is the action of something. Compete becomes competition. Meant is a process. Move becomes movement. And or tells us who is doing the action. The person who teaches, a teacher. The person who acts, an actor. What about turning verbs into adjectives? For this, we use able, meaning it can be done. If you can read it, it's readable. Now, what's fascinating here is the spelling variation. Most use able, but some Latin roots use ible, like accessible or incredible. They look a tiny bit different, but they do the exact same job. Upgrading adjectives and nouns into verbs is just as easy. En means to make. Dark becomes darken. Ifi means to cause to become. Simple becomes simplify. And eyes means to cause to be. Modern becomes modernize. And honestly, ifi and eyes are absolute must-knows if you're reading scientific or academic texts. They pop up everywhere. Section 5, hacking academic English.
Okay, let's put this into practice to make your language super precise. In academic English, clunky phrases really stand out. Instead of saying, the data can be reversed, you just snap on that able suffix. You say, the data is reversible. Boom. It's sharper, it's compact, and it sounds incredibly professional. That is the real-world power of these tools.
And it works brilliantly for verbs too. You could say, we made the model simple. I mean, it's fine, but it's a little wordy. By using our verb suffix, we simplified the model. We just swapped out a clunky four-word phrase for a sharp, punchy academic statement.
And that wraps up our explainer. You just grabbed the T's to a massive vocabulary upgrade. You know exactly how prefixes flip meanings and how suffixes shape grammar. So, with these building blocks now firmly in your toolkit, what complex words are you going to decode today? Keep an ear out for those ables, ments, and uns. You've got the superpower, Vow, so go out and start decoding the world around you. Thanks for joining me, and keep learning.